You're a driver, never passenger in life. And when you're ready, you won't have to try, 'cause you are the universe. And there ain't nothing you can do. If you conceive it, you can achieve it. That's why I believe in you. Yes, I do.
Hi, my name is Kat and welcome to Good-VibeNation. This is step 10 of the Good-VibeNation recipe, the self-coaching tool of how to get good vibes, life's fifth ingredient, your career. Again, I'll give you some examples of the things that you might want to consider for this ingredient if in step 4 you found things to be wanting in this area or things that aren't quite feeling as good as you'd like them to be, then please consider our idea that you focus on the feelings that you wish to experience, so the emotion around your career, opposed to just a wish list of things that you perhaps think that will make you happy. So again, focus on the feelings, the satisfaction, the meaning, the joy, the success, contentment, the feelings that you do wish to experience in your career. Think about those, because often, I know I have in the past, when I've written down as a wish list rather than a woo list the things that I want to make me feel good, I've thought things would make me happy and they haven't. So let's go straight for the emotion. That's what the recipe is about, is really focusing on that, because our body and our emotion never lies. Our mind can get in the way. It can tell us all sorts of things might be right for us and are right for us, and when you listen to your emotions, then that is when you really will feel good and certainly get good vibes. So yeah, I'll give you some examples of the things to think about and what career means for me. As always, start with the feeling, to feel satisfied, valued, inspired, that it has meaning. What's important to you? These are just some ideas. Just think about what's important to you. I believe that to be brilliant is to put yourself on the right path for you. So what is it that you wish to do to earn a living? What are your choices? You might want to put the place, so you might love what you do, but just not where you currently do it. So you might want to make wishes for changing the where. And the people, you do spend more time with the folk that you work alongside, potentially more time with these guys than your loved ones. So you might want to make wishes for this area too, if it doesn't feel good to you. Pay, so are you feeling valued? If not, mark down your desired amount. The progression, so where are you headed? Big picture, note down where you wish to be in 5 and 10 years. And something that's important is perhaps the commute. So how long do you wish to spend each week and year getting to and from work? Do you wish to walk, bike, train, or drive there? Your commute really does affect your well-being. The Office of National Statistics in 2014 found that commuters are more likely to be anxious and dissatisfied than those people who do not travel to work, even if they're paid more than the people that are working from home. Have a think about what you want your daily working life to look like. 10 years ago, work was a major drain on my time and my energy. And when I started to take an honest look at my life back in 2008, I had to admit to myself that I was working all the hours only for money, and that I actually detested things about it. But I was numbed by the amount on my payslip to the emotional cost that it was taking from me. I remember the Sunday night slump in my vibe and the complete dread I felt each day getting out of bed to face what might be ahead of me. Back then I was cringing at how I'd made myself get into this situation just because I'd not thought enough about my needs, and I'd chosen my career solely to follow money and not considered my day-to-day happiness. I was a complete worker bee, overwhelmed, stressed out to the point that I got burnt out. So I just sharing that with you just to hopefully encourage you to think about what it is that you do want. Choose well for yourself, be in your own element. What is a way that can earn you an income that actually feels natural to you? It's really easy to get caught up in the wrong pond, but it's recognizing that is the powerful thing, is recognizing where you're not in the right pond for you by increasing your self-awareness with your first ingredient, and make sure that you're moving in a direction that really honors your natural talents. So just a quick action to ask yourself the following questions as you write out what you want for this important part of your life. Are you currently swimming in the right pond for you? Do you feel respected and valued by the company and the people you work with? Are you happy with what you do? Do you know what you wish to do? Do you feel satisfied in what you do? And does that matter to you? Is that important? You might want to ask your friends and family what they see you as a natural at. Others often see more of us than we can at times. Take online career assessments, personality tests. You can check this out on our website, www.GoodVibe-Nation.com, Getting Good Vibes. And in answering these questions is important to help you to begin to think about what it is that you would enjoy and what you wish to move towards. Be patient with this if you're really not in the right place, because naturally to find the right place and position for you can take time. A few adjustments, possibly study, and leaps from different roles and companies might be required for you to find your happy place. And I do understand how horrid it can be to not know what it is that you want to do. To not knowing what was right for you is horrible. I know I was there for a good 4 years, and I understand how horrid it is to feel stuck in a place that is just hard, be it the people, the place, your boss, or the role that is totally not on your wavelength, where things just do not feel right. It can really get you down. I just know that as hard as it may seem at these times, the best thing to do is stop trying to bury your head in the sand about the situation you're in and ignore it, as to do so would just make you feel more resentment and more disappointment, just make you feel worse, and most likely knock your confidence further, which over time just makes it harder to move on. Work is only one part of your whole life. Try and look at the bigger picture, that work is just one ingredient of your life, and having the courage to make changes will make your whole life better. If you think and believe that more is possible than what you have now, you'll just be raising the bar for yourself and allowing your mindset to change, which will lead to you making changes to your path. As Joseph Campbell says, if you do follow your bliss, you put yourself on a kind of track that has been there all the while waiting for you, and the life that you ought to be living is the one you are living. Follow your bliss and don't be afraid, and doors will open where you didn't know they were going to. Yeah, so I really wishing well for this part of your life, your career. It's where you spend most of your time. So it's really something to really be open to the fact that you can change. It's that rubber ball that if you drop it, it will bounce. You can earn money in lots of different ways. My real hope and wish with Good-VibeNation is it's sort of sharing the idea that you can do things that are natural to you and feel more at ease than being a struggle. And so my favourite Eastern philosophy from Confucius, that if you do a job that you love, then you'll never work a day in your life. So I really wish you well for getting there and being patient with it and just keeping to this and keeping this wish list going on your birthday every year. So see you on the next video for step 11. And as we like to say here at Good-VibeNation, to always, don't we, George? To always see the sunshine that is in your life, like you, George, as still.
The secret weapon isn't secret anymore. You're a driver, never passenger in life. And when you're ready, you won't have to try.